Okay, everyone, and welcome back. I'm joined today by Zera, good friend of mine, and the developer for our castle walls.
Hey, what's happening? It's Zera.
Oh, he's finally left. It's about time, too. Yuri stays right where she is and keeps her arms behind her back, whereas I step a bit closer and look straight at her. Monica, what's so important that I need to be held after the meeting? It's about Zera. She looks a bit shocked that I'd bring him up. What about him? Please, try not to get too upset, but I've been silently observing you two the past few days. Yuri jumps back, nearly knocking over a desk, but quickly recovers and looks at me again. What? Monica, how could you? You should know it's not nice to stare like that. Unfazed by her sudden outburst, I clear my throat and continue speaking to her. Yuri, I know you and he are friends and all, but I've seen how close you and he were earlier today. She nervously looks around the room and takes a seat at a nearby desk before speaking again. What do you mean? I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but it's only been 4 days. Don't you think things are moving a little too fast? She doesn't initially respond. Instead, she takes a deep breath and tries to regain her composure. How am I supposed to know? I've never been in a situation quite like this, nor have I ever met a soul I've felt this comfortable around. I see. I can't say I'm too surprised. You do know how different he is, don't you? Apostrophe. Yuri's eyes light up, just like how Zera's did earlier today when I mentioned Wallace not attending the festival. Yes, he did, and I'm not sure why. Well, you said it yourself, about feeling comfortable around him. Maybe he feels the same way about you. And she ends up putting her head in her hands with a somewhat perplexed look. I don't know. I guess what's important is, how do you feel about everything? She doesn't respond again. She's probably overthinking like usual. After a bit, she composes herself again and looks towards me. I'm not sure, to be honest. These feelings I have. Sure, I've found some characters in my books I've read to be lovable in many aspects, but I didn't expect those to, well, I've never experienced them this strong before. It's all too scary. I don't know what to do. The urge to say Yuri has a crush is strong, but I wouldn't dare do that to her. I'm still the club president right now. Hey, don't be too hard on yourself. These feelings of yours are perfectly normal. Look, Yuri, if you want to pursue anything more with him, I won't stop you. If there's any advice I can give you about this, it's listen to your heart. And trust your instincts on whether something feels right or wrong. Oh, are you sure? Of course I'm sure. We're friends. Would I ever steer you wrong? Well, that made her smile for once. Well, all right. I'll trust your judgment, Monica. She proceeds to get up from her seat, grab her bag, and turn around to face me with a concerned look. Please, just don't tell Sayori or Natsuki that we talked about this. Oh, Yuri, some things never change, do they? No need to worry. I hope everything works out for you and Zera. Thanks, Monica. Farewell. As she's starting to walk out the clubroom, something comes to mind that I should tell her. Oh, wait, one more thing. Oh, what is it? I'm not sure if you like opera at all, but the Dream Oath will be showing on TV tomorrow around 6. Her eyes light up once more and she brings both hands to her chest. Oh, the story of Draco and Maria. I haven't seen that since I was a child. I'll admit opera may not be an interest of mine, but I wouldn't pass up the opportunity to watch that again. Thank you for telling me. It's no problem. Bye-bye now. Waving at her, she nods at me and closes the door behind her. I had a feeling from Zera's first day in the club that those two would get along just fine. It feels nice to know I was right all along. The school hallway feels much more lonely without Yuri by my side, but this isn't something I'm not used to. This was my everyday life throughout all of high school, with the exception of the past 4 days, thanks to the club, so it doesn't bother me too much. I still can't help but wonder what Monica needed to talk with Yuri about.
I mean, she said it was club-related stuff, but that could mean a lot of things. The festival, club activities, the other members. Who knows? Oh, that's right, the mailbox!
Yep, still gotta take care of business from 2 days ago. Stepping out into the courtyard shows that it's not raining anymore, yet the grass, leaves, and trees around me are still damp after everything. There aren't any students around this time, which for whatever reason helps me feel at ease. No possible way of silent judgment if nobody's around. Instead of taking the usual route to go home, I have to take a different one so that I can make it to the park. This means I have to walk towards Yuri's house to get there. Even though that's not my destination, just the thought of that makes me feel nervous.
Ooh, I'm gonna be going to her house someday this weekend. Huh. Now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever been over to Anya's house before. What the heck, man? Maybe I should text her tonight before going to bed so we can figure stuff out and whatnot.
After saying that out loud, I find myself looking forward to talking with her tonight. Maybe I shouldn't be getting this excited over it, but I can't help it. About 8 or so minutes pass, and I finally made it to the blue mailbox that's at the north end of the park. Finally. Stopping in front of it to open my backpack and find both the envelopes I need, I deposit them into the mailbox and look away from it towards my way home.
Thank Christ. Now I never have to deal with that again. Or have to think about that again, you know. Time to head home, maybe get myself a bowl of Frosties or something. Yeah, that sounds like a good...
Hi, Zera.
Oh, well, who said that?
Looking around a little too frantically shows nobody I recognize.
Over here, silly.
Okay, hang on, where is here?
Looking around the area more carefully shows Sayori sitting on one of the benches all by herself.
What's she doing here?
I may as well walk over to her and see what's going on.
Sayori, what you doing here?
Oh, well, I've been here for a while now. My sunshine's supposed to be here, but he's fashionably late, like always.
She puts on an annoyed look after saying that. I'm still not quite sure who she's talking about. Maybe I'll find out someday.
Oh, supposed to meet up with him or something?
Yeah, we're supposed to. Too bad he's taking forever.
Yeah, I hear ya. Mind if I keep you company for a bit?
She looks to be in thought for a little bit before speaking again.
Yeah, sure. I don't mind.
Neat.
That's when I take a seat on the same bench as her, but be sure to keep distance between us. The scenery around here is nice and mellow. Yeah, I guess that works. The setting sun and the sound of birds has a nice feeling to it.
What should I talk to Sayori about? School? Life? The park we're at? Should I tell her about the lake that me and Yuri sometimes go to? No. That's something special that should be kept between me and her. Besides, I accidentally blabbed about the classroom to Monica earlier today. Oh, I know! Hey Sayori, excited about the festival?
Yeah, that's gonna be great. Well, I'm gonna write the best poem ever for it.
Ooh, that's gonna be awesome. I can't wait to hear it.
Ha! It sure is. What about you? Aren't you excited for it?
don't initially respond to her, mainly because my mind is racing about everything that will happen at the festival.
Well, yeah. I'm looking forward to it, but why are we even performing in the first place?
Well, I think it's because Monica wants to try to bring in more club members before we graduate.
Somebody pass the torch on to?
Yeah, something like that.
I hear ya. I'm a bit indifferent about getting new members, though.
How come?
I don't really do well with most people in our school. I mean, you guys in the club are cool and all, but what if someone I don't like joins the club? It'd feel like the only after-school activity I've ever attended is being ruined.
Well, I think I get that. Yuri said something like that when Monica mentioned that last week.
Yuri. I guess I'm also a bit nervous about reciting in front of everyone. Yuri said she's pretty nervous about that too.
Oh, I'm sure the both of you will be fine. Try not to worry about it too much, and it'll be over before you know it.
After thinking about that, she's got a point. But my time in front of everyone will be like some kind of weird time warp experience.
You must really like her, huh?
What? That came out of nowhere. I mean, me and her are best friends, yeah.
Ha, that's sweet. She's lucky to have you as a best friend.
Maybe I shouldn't be blushing at the thought of that. Hand goes to the back of my head again.
I don't know, Zera. I kind of feel like the lucky one here. I never thought I'd find someone I can relate to so well.
She giggles to herself again.
Oh, I know. What if you ask her to be your date for the festival?
I skyrocket for the third or fourth time today.
Sayori and Natsuki do not. Monica knows about how special AUMC is.
The AUMC is the only one that's autistic. Yuri is not.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I wanted to make sure that was clear, because it's really common for people to have that misconception. Did she really just say that? But why does the thought of doing that make me feel excited?
I mean...
Yeah, no, Yuri is not.
Well, I think she would really appreciate that. That's just my opinion, though.
I mean, I'm not opposed to the idea.
Then what's stopping you?
You're good, Sonic, you're good. It's very, very common. I've heard it a lot. Find myself staring blankly at the grass below me, as I am literally unable to answer that question.
Well, just know that none of us are. Zera, there's something I feel like I should tell you.
Well, now she has my full attention.
Ever since you've joined this club, this is the most I've ever seen Yuri interact with anyone in all my time knowing her. She's always wanted to be by herself whenever we tried involving her with any club activity, and we almost had to fight tooth and nail to get her to recite for last year's festival. Well, I don't know if it's because you're a boy, but you're doing something right.
Is that so? Maybe it's because of how different me and her are from everyone else.
Zera, you're silly. Everyone's different in their own way. Reminds me of a song that I like.
'Cause everyone is special, special. Everyone is special. Everyone in their own way.
Sarah, you just made my night.
I threw a Barney song in my mod.
Love it. Can't help but smile and laugh a little bit at how silly she's being. Reminds me of what we talked about on our trip to the vending machine yesterday, about how she's a kid at heart.
Alright, I think I get it.
Ha! Sorry. Well, I couldn't resist. But are you sure that you and her are just best friends? You two are awfully close to each other today.
One eyebrow raised at her out of curiosity.
What do you mean?
Seriously? Nobody told you?
Still have no clue what she's talking about.
No?
Yeah, you fell asleep on her. It was so cute.
Jump back a little bit at hearing that.
What? No. You're kidding, right?
I swear.
I mean, I remember falling asleep at one point during reading with her and getting woke up with water today, but not that part.
What'd she do about it?
Oh, she fell asleep too. You should have seen it.
How could I have if it was asleep?
Becoming a little overwhelmed by trying to picture me and her like that, I bury my head in my hands and just let that picture flow its course through my mind until it no longer lingers. I'm not sure why doing that works, but it's pretty effective at getting bad thoughts out of my head quickly. Not that I would consider that particular thought bad by any means. Oh, goodness.
Yep, it is.
The end.
Hi, look at me real quick.
We've got one more scene after this, and day 4 will be over. What could she want this time?
Complying to what she says shows a more serious look on her face.
Well, I guess what I'm trying to say is, you should totally ask to be her date for the festival. She'd really like that. You never know what could come out of it.
Why does the thought of that seem so intimidating?
I'm a bit nervous, though. What if she says no?
Then at least you tried. Would you be able to live with yourself if you'd never found out?
Damn, she has a point.
It's a hard call whether it's this one or one of my early Katawa Shoujo streams, Bun. But yeah, it's up there. Just thought of that makes my heart pound a bit.
Didn't Yuri say something about her favorite animal today? Oh, if I get her something, would that convince her more? You know what? I like that. I think I'll do just that.
Good. Well, I hope everything works out. Well, I can't wait to see what everyone writes for the festival.
Oh yeah, that's the thing to worry about.
I get up from the bench and place my hand behind my head again.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, one more thing.
Oh? What's going on?
Monica told me that the Dream Oath will be on TV at 6 tomorrow. Are you gonna watch?
Huh. Now that's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
Last time I saw it was back when I was a kid, and even then, couldn't get through it because it made me too sad. Maybe I'll be able to get through all of it as an adult. Maybe it'll give me some...
Oh, what's the word? Improve, improvise, inspiration. Yeah, that! I'll be sure to watch. Thanks for telling me.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've spent enough time here. I gotta head home now.
Bye. Have a nice weekend.
You too.
I nod at her, turn away, and start my walk home. On my way home, I managed to pull the chocolate bar from yesterday out and enjoy the rest of it. Doesn't matter if it's a day old, it's still not bad. Thank God I have absolutely nothing planned for the rest of the day.
Alright. Last scene of day 4.
Alright, bath time once again, because I don't care. It was a nice lazy day today, but my God, this whole week was crazy. Not very much homework was assigned today, so getting that done was a breeze. At one point in time, I ended up getting my VCR out and hooked it up to our big CRT TV we have downstairs. Maybe I'll have a movie night one of these nights. Feeling nice and refreshed after bath time and getting my hair to look just right, I make my way over to my bed to hang out for a little bit. Can't quite go to bed just yet. I'd have the worst case of bed hair imaginable to all mankind if I did.
May as well try to get a hold of Yuri now. I don't know why I'm just now thinking about this.
Grabbing my phone from my nightstand, I flip it open and send a quick text to her.
Hey Yuri, it's Zera. Hope everything's going well.
Send.
Jeez, oh man. When was the last time I've done this? Oh well. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do until... What?
I'm sent in a startled panic because of the intrusion on my ears.
What was that? Oh, just my ringtone. Holy crap, has it really been that long since I last said it? Let's see what she's got.
Hello, Zera. Everything is well over my way.
That's good.
I type out my response to her.
That's good to hear. I was wondering what day you'd like to meet up this weekend. Ah! Oh, that's right. I have to get used to this, which I don't mind at all.
Oh, yes, about that. Would Sunday work best for you? I want to spend my time tomorrow preparing my place for your visit. Surprisingly enough, I don't mind that she texts rather formally. Kind of reminds me of how much I like her.
Yeah, Sunday should work just fine. Any specific time? I'll be busy all day tomorrow.
Don't know why I felt the need to tell her the last part, but I figured it'd be nice to let her know what's going on. Feeling of being included is really nice, and I guess that's what I'm trying to pass on to her.
Alright, I think it's time.
Getting up to turn off the lights, I traverse through the dark to my bed and get comfy for the night. However, my phone goes off as soon as I close my eyes, which doesn't startle me as badly as the last 2 times. Looking at the phone screen causes my eyes to burn and takes some time to adjust. Noon would work best for me. I hope that is all right with you. Typing sounds.
Why did I put that in there?
I love it.
Oh well. Yeah, that should be fine. Can't wait to see you again. Sleep well. There we go. We did it, y'all.
I set my phone on my nightstand, lay my head on my pillow, and close my eyes to drift off to sleep. I've got an important X number of days ahead of me. And that is day 4.
The mod picks up from here on. As Chapter 5 is one of the shortest days.
Let's get to it.
Oh,
Doki
boy.
Doki, our castle walls, day 5 starts here. I've been soaring among the skies for the past while now. It's a pleasure to have my own set of wings. I don't remember this day, fuck. I can accomplish many things that normal humans cannot. Flying being one of those. Oh, my nose
Fun
itches
dream
really.
sequence. A lot of people have said this one's like really cute and fun, so
Cool. It's got me out of a few sticky situations. Either when others needed help, or my own mishaps got in the way. I've drifted away from the locals around here in search of an old castle that's been mentioned in passed down stories. But across the vast grassy plains and mountain range terrains, no such structure is in sight. Legends tell of a princess that keeps herself locked away on the building. What? Fuck you, I had to. What? One whose knowledge far surpasses those within this commonwealth, whose beauty is incomparable to any object in our world, whose kindness hides behind the veil of a maiden's shyness. I see what you did there. They say that she's been kept in a castle for quite some time now. I don't know if the townsfolk were exaggerating or anything, but that definitely piqued my interest. As soon as I heard about that, I couldn't help but think.
Another worldly princess locked away in a castle, eh? Why don't we go have a look ourselves?
It's been nearly an hour flying around, and I was starting to lose hope for a bit, but I think I found it. A rather secure stone brick structure now fills my vision. Descending to the ground and approaching the castle's entrance shows this isn't any ordinary castle. No moat, drawbridge, portcullis, none of that. Heck, not even a door that most people's houses have. Bit unorthodox, if you ask me.
Why would they just leave this place wide open in the middle of nowhere? You know what? Doesn't matter.
I carefully approach and enter the castle. Ooh. Stepping inside, this place has a very interesting atmosphere! I don't know why, but there's a weird, almost nostalgic, mildew-like smell that infiltrates my nose. It's too bad there's not a lush red carpet atop the wood floor.
I threw a little bit of urban exploration experience in that part, so yeah, like, you know, it's like visiting your old 1990s grandparents' place with the old phone book and rotary phone.
Right.
That kind of feeling.
I get that. Okay, so see, like, got it. Got it! Meters in front of me shows a seemingly infinite spiral staircase.
Guess I got nowhere else to go.
Did I say seemingly infinite a little bit ago? Yeah, I meant it. Getting exhausted already, and it feels like it's been hours. Maybe I should give my wings a break and start running more often. Once I finally reach the top of the battlement and look around the area, there's nothing in sight. No princess. Your princess is in another castle. Just absolutely nothing except for the boring, grassy, tree-filled plains. Disappointment washes over me.
Did I seriously travel all this way for nothing?
A voice that I think I know makes itself known. Oh, that's what I thought. It sounded like a girl's voice. It's gotta be her. Turning around to look behind me shows... That's not who I thought it was gonna be. Okay, I wasn't part of the writing process on the entire script, okay?
I know.
Yeah, and Zera's just like... Monica?
I can explain.
Why are you voicing her?
SpongeBob reference! It's like the guy who's on the tricycle and he's like, I can explain.
Okay. Also, that sprite, though.
Thanks, Yaga.
Yaga, fucking epic. Wow. Okay. Why the fuck is she here? Springing upwards from my bed, now awake, I can't help but feel some weird deja vu feeling. Probably because this is 3 days in a row that I've had dreams. That ought to be a new record or something.
What the heck was that about? Why was Monica there? You know what? I'm not even gonna ask.
Such a you thing to say. Looking over to my alarm clock shows it's 11 a.m.
Dude, nice. I was able to sleep in for once.
Do you ever have those weird days where it's your day off and you finally get the chance to sleep in, but your body's circadian rhythm ruins all chances of that by waking you up close to the time that your alarm normally would? Hashtag Relatable. Yeah, that's not very pleasant. Nope. Feels nice to get my beauty sleep. I can definitely feel it, too. Hopping out of my bed, I reach for my phone that's on my nightstand and flip it open. One unread message.
Wait, for real? How'd I not hear that?
It's from Yuri. Thank you, Zera. Please, sleep well, too. A dumb smile shows up on my face. Oh, epic! Cool, default.
I can't wait to see her tomorrow.
Keeping my phone in hand, I make my way to the bathroom to start my usual wake-up routine, even if it is the weekend. Several moments later, I'm down in my living room, trying to figure out what record I want to play before I make breakfast and get the house clean. I end up picking the one at the very end of the stack we have.
New Eyes? Mom probably picked it up from the thrift store or something.
Taking the vinyl out of its case, it goes on the player and the needle goes on the vinyl. In that order. It's fucking New Eyes OST.
How come Mom and Dad never invested in one of those old-style phonographs? They're pretty much the same thing, aren't they? That would have been so cool.
It's my day off, and I've been meaning to get the house clean for a while now. It's one of the joys of being independent. You can keep the place as clean or as dirty as you'd like without anybody interfering. That's something my mom would do often that would drive me crazy. Always leaving the sink full, leaving the laundry scattered all over the place, and constantly using our couch as storage for whatever she brings in from antique thrift stores. My god, bro! I know that feel! I have no clue how my dad handles it, but kudos to him for doing so. Now, don't get me wrong, I really do miss Mom and Dad, and it sucks that I haven't heard from them in a while, but being alone has its perks. Rambling aside, it's breakfast time. That was cute. I'm knocked out on my couch. Clean kitchen, living room, 2 different records played, 2 sausage biscuits down, laundry all taken care of, and too many water bottles later, I'm almost done. Okay, Freddy. Just gotta rake the leaves outside and get some shopping done. Been meaning to go shopping for a while. I figured today would be the perfect day for that. Granted, I'll have to take the bus into the city and have to deal with many people, but I think I'll be alright today. You have your own sausage biscuits? May I have some? Time to get back up, get my shoes and jacket on, and head outside. It's much more splendid outside compared to yesterday. The sun is out in full force, shining its way through every cloud that's placed in the sky. The breeze is almost non-existent, which makes the current job much more bearable. The grass isn't damp anymore from yesterday, thank goodness. Even as a kid, I've never liked the feeling of running through wet grass. Oh my god, wet paws! I can't stand it, I hate it.
Yep.
It's one of those things that's managed to mess with most of my senses, even to this day. Not only that, but the grass sticks to your feet, it gets everything all messy, and it's just an all-around bad time. I guess some things don't change. As I'm out raking up the leaves in my front yard, a person in white clothes running down the road catches my attention. I know it's not nice to stare, but I have no idea who that is. I can't help it. After watching for a few seconds, the person turns out to be Monica? She seems to be in a white shirt and blue jeans. What's she doing over my way? Well, may as well find out. Setting down my rake, I take a step closer towards the road and wave my arm at her in a more than usual animated style. As she looks over my way, she seems to get the hint, as shown by both her facial expressions and her slowing down as she approaches and makes a full stop at my front yard. Oh, hey Zera. Didn't expect to see you here today. She gives me the same smile she put on over the whole adjective-adverb thing from a couple days ago.
No, I just happen to live here. Wait, why'd I say that? If I may ask, what are you doing out this way? Wait, I don't even know where she lives to begin with.
Oh, I can explain.
I can explain. What the hell?
The weekend is the only time I can really get out and get some running done. It's good for both the mind and the body, you know.
Is she trying to imply something? Oh well. Also, I swear I did not just take a glance at her seemingly athletic body.
Bullshit.
Isn't that something you could do, like, every day?
Her smile fades away. You would think so, but because of all the schoolwork and extracurricular stuff I have to do, my free time on school days is pretty valuable. A hand goes to the back of my head.
Oh god, tell me about it.
My TV time's pretty important, believe it or not.
Oh, is that, like, one of your hobbies or something?
You could say that. What you got planned for today?
I already got most of my stuff done. Oh wait, I know what to tell her. I still have to go shopping today. That's the last thing on my list. Then I have absolutely nothing planned.
Ah, so a free day, eh? Lucky you.
Okay, seriously, why does she have to look at me like that? I suppose. Still plan on going to Sari's place tonight?
Her smile, that makes me feel more at ease, returns. Yep, that's still in the book for tonight. Speaking of Sayori, Monica then moves her whole body so she's facing the vacant house that's right next to mine. This house has been vacant for quite some time, probably a few years or so, and the for sale sign is still in the front yard. But there hasn't really been anyone interested in buying or renting the house. At least, not from what I've seen. Might be wrong. Who knows? I've had thoughts about checking the place out, peeking inside the windows and whatnot, but wouldn't that be considered trespassing? Did you know that she used to live there? My eyes skyrocket for the first time today.
Wait, what? For real?
Yep, no kidding. She said something about how her parents had both found better jobs on the opposite side of town, so they had to relocate. It's a miracle that she's still in the same school district as us. I don't respond back to her. Just trying to process all the information that just spewed out of her mouth. Also makes me wonder who lived in my house before me and my parents did. It'd be a shame if Sayori didn't go to the same school as us, wouldn't it?
What? If it was any other person you were talking about, I could probably care less. But she's a pretty cool cat.
Look on her face looks like I said something wrong. Zera! So, you wouldn't care if Yuri stopped attending our school?
Oh! I did say something wrong!
Well played, sir.
No, I mean...
She then starts laughing. Oh, you're too fun to tease.
Why do I say things? Like, seriously, why do words come out of my mouth?
Didn't you say something similar, like, right before we started this?
Yeah.
All right. In all seriousness, Sarah. Why do we exist? Oh no, yonder MC found his way in. Edge! Now interested in what she has to say, I bring my head up to meet hers. You don't have to worry about helping out tonight. I have everything under control. You go and enjoy yourself now.
Alright, that puts me a little more at ease.
Good shit.
I planned on doing nothing tonight anyway, so that's cool. Alright, thanks. I'm guessing you're gonna be leaving now?
Yep. As much as I don't want to stop poking fun, as long as I don't want to stop picking fun with you, I gotta get home pretty soon. Yeah, there you go, you got it. I'll see you Monday. Can't help but roll my eyes at her.
Yeah, Monday. See ya.
I give my usual wave to her as she starts running off to wherever she lives. Hang on, resituating. Okay.
Well, that was quite the experience. I had no clue Sarah used to live at the house next to mine. When did they move out? And how did I never notice her when I was growing up? Either way, that's pretty neat.
Half an hour passes by and I'm all done with this job. Thank goodness.
Got it.
Stepping back in my house, I grab my wallet, phone, and keys, lock the door, brush off any leaves that may have stuck to my jacket, and make my way to the...
Wait. I'm going to the bus stop. I don't have a way to pay for my bus ticket. I have no cash on me, and the bus company doesn't take cards as payment.
Looks like I'm going to the 24-hour store to use the ATM I forgot to go to 2 days ago. Sure, that means a longer walk to a different bus stop, but it has to be done. My journey to the store begins. Good shit. Passing by the park on my walk to the store, my ring...
Wah!
That should not have startled me as much as it did, but luckily no one was around to watch me flail my arms all over the place. Flipping my phone open shows a message from Yuri. Zera, are you available right now?
What kind of question is that? I wonder what she could want.
Stupid idea comes to my mind that makes me laugh.
I know what to do. No, I'm on the moon right now.
Send. Oh man, that made me laugh more than it should have. Can't wait to see how she responds to that. Taking a moment to look around shows...
Wait, I'm at the park already? Huh. It didn't take long at all to get here.
Stopping in my tracks to take in the scenery, looking to my left shows the forest that, as of recently, has made itself a special place in my heart. Just looking over that way makes me smile. I wonder when the next time I'll get to go to the lake pool.
Oh? Oh! Let's see what she has to say.
Oh, well, make sure to bring me back something when you return.
This girl is so silly. I love it. Will do. Bleh. What's going on, though?
Message sent. Enough dinking around now. Let's do this thing. Loving it so much. Alright, finally off the bus and into the bustling sidewalk of the town. The bus ride here was very uneventful, except for Yuri texting me back at one point asking if I was going into town, to which I happily told her yes. It's Saturday, which usually means there's a lot of people walking around here just trying to get through with their day, and today is no exception. You'd think that this would be something I'd despise, as I don't really do well with most people, but one thing I found is to just leave people alone. That's it. It's that simple. Just blend in with the crowd, don't do anything obscene or stupid, and nobody will bother you. I can't begin to count how many times I've embarrassed my parents as a kid just by
Oh man.
Is there any way you could go to the arts and crafts store and pick up some black paint, 2 small paintbrushes, and some tape?
Well, that doesn't sound bad.
Purposefully making my way out of the people traffic and hiding under a nearby building's awning makes texting her back more convenient, and I'm not disturbing anyone either.
Yeah, I can do that. Don't worry, I can cover this money-wise. You know what? May as well go there first. Get that out of the way.
Come to think of it, I don't think I've ever been there before, let alone know where the place is. I know my mom always talked my dad's ear off about that place, and I've always drowned her out whenever she went on and on about it.
Maybe Yuri would know. By the way, where is that place anyways?
After hitting send once again, I don't have it in me to look away from my phone for whatever reason.
Black pink brushes. What on earth does she have in mind for us to do?
Atmosphere! Looking up from my phone shows I'm still surrounded by the vast ocean of people around me. Panic starts to ever so slightly become apparent as I remember the show that I'm supposed to see on TV tonight.
What time is it anyways? 3:15? Okay, good. I'm making pretty good time. I'm gonna go eat instead.
Grabbing some fast food and stuffing it in my face was a success. My trip to the grocery store is interrupted by the sound of... Show don't tell, I guess. Nice!
I thought I was
Nice!
kinda clever with that.
Well fucking played, sir!
Thank you.
Sorry for such a late response. I had to look up the location. It's in between the toy store and the pawn shop on the west side of town.
Toy store. Yuri's favorite animal.
An idea comes to mind just now. One that's so crazy it just might work. I know where I'm going.
I hope the music for that scene was fitting.
Mm-hmm. Totally.
Good. Okay, good.
Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and ring those bells. That's all I have for today. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye, everyone.